What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Maha back again with another video, man. Today we are gonna fix one of the most annoying things when it comes to imported right-hand drive JDM cars is the car battery. So if y'all don't know, or you don't have too much knowledge about these cars, in Japan, long story short, they have different terminals with the battery itself. So let me just show y'all. So in Japan, they have these small little tiny batteries that come stock on these cars. And with the tininess comes the tiny freaking terminals, right? This one's slightly bigger than the negative, but for longevity, we should probably just swap this. Now, you have two ways of rectifying this issue. You can either do adapter, so it's going to be a JIS adapter to SAE, or I think it's reversed. So it's SAE to JIS adapter. If you get OEM a US battery, which we got picked up today, which is the Yellow Top Optima, and then Amazon just dropped off the adapters, and then also eventually I'm going to be doing actual terminals within the wire itself. So I'm gonna delete those and then replace them with US standard terminals for the battery. But for the time being, for the quickest install and for the cheapest, I would suggest y'all just try to do these adapters. I'm gonna run the adapters for a little while, see how it goes, but eventually I'm probably just gonna swap out the terminals themselves just to keep it a lot more direct onto the car versus having an adapter to adapt to the the wires within the car itself to a US battery. You shouldn't have any issues. I'm pretty sure a lot of people run those adapters without any issue. But yeah, let's get this old tiny Japanese battery out of there. So it looks like it's a good old 10mm. Another reason I'm swapping this battery out is because I left my underglow on when I was at the gym. Came back out and the car was completely dead. Now it's kind of throwing me off with that because a few weeks ago I went to a car show. All night I had my underglow on, no issues. Came back to the car, started up just fine. Did not even slow crank, did it even flicker or nothing. But a couple days ago I went to the gym and I was like, you know what? It's Friday night, feeling nice, about to hit some legs. Let me flex a little bit. Let me put some underglow on while I go in the gym. Let the car come out. So I left it on like a teal color, right? When I came back outside after about 2 hours, hour and a half, the underglow changed to actual like green. And I know for a fact I left it on a teal color. So I was like, that's weird. So I go to unlock the car. When I hit the unlock button on it, it flickered. The underglow like turned on and then, not turned on, but it shut off and then turned back on in the green color. So I was like, instantly I was like, shit, I think I drained the battery. Lo and behold, when I went to go start the car, nothing, zero. So, if y'all are running underglow, keep in mind on these older JDMs, those stock JDM batteries will not hold up to that. I'm telling y'all right now. So just be mindful of that. It's gonna fit. Oh, hold on. So we might have to do some modifications here. On this tray eventually. All right, and this is what the adapters look like. So this is the US version. So the US open, open section of the clamp is going to clamp onto the US, and then from the JDM terminals, put it right onto these little posts that come on here. So it's essentially, a quick connect, so you don't have to go through, if you're not comfortable cutting off the US, not the US, but the actual harness on the car itself. And also, just keep in mind, there are two different sizes. So this one is a lot more narrow than this one. So the thicker one is going to be for the positive, and the thinner one, more narrow one, is going to be for your negative. So just keep that in mind as well. So what you're going to do, you're going to take these caps off. Yep. Just going to get that on there hand tight. Pop this section off here. All right, and there we go. So like I said, the post is for the JDM connectors on the car itself, and then the opening post is for the opening part of the adapters to connect to the battery itself. Just double check, make sure the car starts. All right, and there we go. Optima battery is in. Only thing is, I gotta modify the tray at the bottom and then get a bracket that's made for the Optima battery, because y'all see how wide this is versus the old battery is. Big difference. And this is the stock bracket right here. I could probably modify this bracket, but yeah, it's not gonna. I could probably just place it on top of it for now like that and just bolt it down, lightly bolt it down, but there she is. So that's a nice little quick little fix if y'all got a JDM car that you want to upgrade the battery to a US version battery. I did do the yellow top. I heard some mixed reviews, good and bad reviews about that battery, so hopefully it's a good experience for me. So let's see how long it lasts. It is a full battery. I just tested it. It's sitting outside the car about 12.6 volts. So it's a full battery. It's a good 100% life battery that we got in there. Optima yellow top. So car is running good. And let's see how it does. But yeah, man, if y'all made this far in the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Quick little video, quick little tricks and tips for the JDM car. I know it's pretty annoying with the JDM batteries again, like they, and that's why I keep telling people, like, if you call your car JDM, your car's not JDM. If you can't deal with stuff like this, the simple things like this, your car ain't JDM, dog. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't even know that. But and this goes for like majority of these imports, these that's completely stock. Now if you get one that's modified, most likely than not they already upgraded that for you before you got the car. But if you got a completely stock car but someone just didn't do anything at all to the car, more than likely you're gonna have to go ahead and do that, either that conversion, and then like I said, I do have the terminals here. I'm actually gonna just cut the terminals and get the actual wire converted, not just using those adapters. Like I said, to me, I don't kind of like having a middleman in between that, because that's just room for error in my opinion. But some people rock it, some people don't do nothing, and they really just don't want to keep the OEM wiring on the car just in case they have to go back to, but the thing is, you're not going to get any type of JDM battery here. Now the only other battery I believe is possible to work with this is a Toyota Prius, 2007 Toyota Prius battery, or a Honda battery, and those are supposed to have the skinnier posts that comes on this battery. Well, I just showed y'all on this on the stock battery. So yeah, man, so quick little fix for the Chaser here. Car is running really good right now. But yeah, man, so that's how the battery's looking inside there right now. It is the Group 35 D35 battery from Optima, so you should be able to do either do the red top or you do the yellow top. I did a yellow top because I do have underglow. Might do a sound system, nothing crazy, but this battery should be a good overall battery for what I got coming for this car. So I'm gonna test it out sometime later this week and run the underglow, make sure. Like I said, the main reason I did this is because apparently this battery over here can't handle underglow for too long. So yeah, man, I mean, connection so far they seem pretty solid. Only thing is iffy was the negative. I really have to push this down because this the bolt on the negative is kind of look like it seized. I can't tighten it or loosen it, so don't worry about the handle. I'm about to take that off when I close the hood. But and then positive terminal is not really all the way down. See, I don't know if y'all can see that, but I personally don't like that. So I'm most likely gonna just swap the terminals this week. But like I said, man, if y'all made this far in the video, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you get notified every time I post a video, man. With that being said, always remember, repetition creates precision, y'all. Let's go.